Troubling new information is emerging tonight as police investigate a triple murder-suicide. Police say Brady Ostrike killed 25-year-old Charles Oppenir and his 18-year-old pregnant girlfriend, Brooke Slocum. They found Oppenir's body in a Wyoming park on Wednesday. Police identified Ostrike as a suspect, and then late last night, after a police chase, they say he killed himself. They found Slocum's body in the trunk. Police say the young couple met their killer on Craigslist. News Channel 3's Jared Worksma spoke with friends of the victims who say this is not the first time they've met people through that website. He's live in Wyoming with more. Jared.
That's right, Andy. We've learned from friends, family, and even a former customer that Brooke Slocum would use Craigslist to find men looking for sex. Furthermore, that it wasn't her choice. Now, worried that this information could cause further pain for the Slocum family, we contacted her father this evening to ask him about it, and he told us that he had suspected his daughter was being exploited. What did she tell you?
Just the basic that Charlie took her and that she wasn't proud of doing it, but she had to do what she had to do.
And you told all this to police?
Yes.
Mackenzie Hallow lived with Brooke and Charlie for months prior to their deaths. Do you think that Charlie was acting like a pimp?
Yeah, I do. I don't feel like she wanted to. I feel like she had to because Charlie was talking her into it, you know, for the money.
This man, who asked only to be identified as Corey, says meeting men for sex on Craigslist is something that started before Brooke's 18th birthday and before he took her and her 25-year-old boyfriend in back in December. You think he encouraged her to do it?
She told me when because they were living in the car, but when it got cold, they couldn't afford to let the car run all night, so they had to get a hotel room. They had no money for it. So easiest way to get money is by doing what she was doing.
You ever tell her that, you thought what she was doing was dangerous?
Yeah, I did. And she said she's taking precaution.
They say attempts to talk Brooke out of the Craigslist rendezvous were always thwarted.
When Charlie was gone, she was a very sociable, very loving person. When Charlie came around, especially towards me, it was don't talk to him, don't look at him. He was very controlling.
So it continued until they left for a meeting Saturday night.
If you do this, you're risking your life. You don't know who you're meeting.
Did you have those fears yourself?
I had fears that somebody, eventually would take advantage, but not like this.
All right, now we contacted Wyoming PD tonight to ask them if they were investigating Brooke Slocum's involvement in sex trafficking, and if so, if that could lead to more arrests in this murder case. We were simply told that we'll have to wait until next week to get an answer to that question. For now, we're live in Grand Rapids. I'm Jared Worksma, News Channel 3.